Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Apologize right off if there's some wind noise. I'm standing outside. I'm right next to the house trying to block it, but there's a light breeze today, so there's going to be a little bit of wind noise, so I apologize for that. But today we're going to be working on getting our sprayer filled here with our herbicide and getting it ready. We're going to spray, do an initial pre-emergence or initial burn down, whatever you want to call it, of our sweet corn field. We're going to at least do half of it. We're going to plant probably tomorrow. We're going to plant the first quarter. We have about 1 acre that we plant in sweet corn, and I like to plant it in stages just to spread out when it comes in. So we're going to plant it probably 4 different stages. So tomorrow the plan is to get the first about quarter of it planted. My sprayer is a very basic setup. It's actually an ATV sprayer that I've converted. I didn't want something, at least yet, that was permanent to a 3-point hitch mount. I've had this for, I don't know, probably 5+ years now, maybe longer than that. And it's just, I had it a couple different setups, but what I like the most here is I have it set up to go in a standard 2-inch hitch receiver. And what that does, it allows me, I use it on my trailer mover here, I can use it on the tractor, and it's just 12-volt pump, plugs in. But that also allows me, I can use it at our camp for food plots. I can put it in the hitch receiver on my Jeep, and then just run the cables long enough. I can run it up with some clamps and clamp it onto the battery to power that. So right now this gives me some versatility. I understand this is not the best setup, and this will be my first year spraying sweet corn. I'm starting a video. I have a couple pieces already recorded, but I haven't put the whole thing together on like I've mentioned numerous times, what we've learned with sweet corn. So this will be my first year spraying. I'm going to do the initial, like I said, the initial pre-emergence or initial burn down with this sprayer. And then I will not be using this once the corn is up. We'll be, most likely I'll just be, such a small area, I'll probably be using like a backpack type hand type sprayer and spraying between the rows. I believe is the plan, but that still could change. But I'm not going to be using this for the post-emergence spray. As you can see, it's just, I think it has a 25-foot claim spray pattern. That arm folds down, has 2 nozzles that spray out at like I said, I believe it's 25 feet. I don't know that it actually gets that far. So we'll be overlapping a little bit. We have a very light breeze today, and right where the sweet corn field is, the breeze is a lot less than up here on the hill where the house is. So we'll get this filled up and we'll get started. This is going to be our test year for spraying, and then I'm looking to get something a lot better than this, obviously. So I don't need anything large. I don't plant large acres, so I don't need 100, 200 gallon sprayer. I'll probably looking to get something around, I think 55 gallons, a pretty common smaller size. So I'm probably looking to get something, get out of the wind again, something right around the 55 gallon size, most likely with a PTO pump on it. But this is what we have for now. We're gonna make this work. I should also mention one nice thing about this is I do like being able to put this on the smaller tractor. Like I said in other videos, I use this little BX for so many different things, and it's just convenient for something like this. I don't need the 45, 50 horsepower of the other Kubota just to run this little sprayer. So I do like that. So if I get a 50-ish gallon 3-point hitch sprayer, I want to try to make sure I could use it on this small tractor if I can. If I can, again, it's not a huge deal, but it is convenient to be able to have one tractor set up to do this and then have the other Kubota set up to start planting. All right, this sprayer uses the same style plug that the battery tender uses. So they will actually just plug the sprayer in right there, and then it has a small switch here to control the pump. So it's pretty easy to control from the seat. camera was actually picking up the spray coming out of the sprayer, but folded the, I guess I'll call it a boom, folded the small boom back up. But, we got this field sprayed. I only sprayed half of it. I'm only planning on planting a quarter of it, so got this sprayed. Tomorrow we'll get some corn put in. Like I said, this little sprayer does okay. It's not perfect for this job, but we'll see how it does. This first time spraying an actual field with it, so we'll see how it works out. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, it's nice to be able to use a small tractor for this. It's a little bumpier ride, obviously, in the field just because of the small tires on the tractor, but I mean, just running along at 2,000 RPMs there, it just sips fuel. It's much more fuel efficient, obviously, than the larger tractor. And with fuel prices now, that's nice. So probably, I mean, even running PTO speed or close to it, mowing grass or something like that, it's using maybe a half gallon an hour. So it's just barely using fuel doing this, which is nice since there's no horsepower requirements really to do this. So that's all we have for spraying. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like, the subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.